Clothes, the Gupta coins give us knowledge of the dresses popular among the kings, just like dupattas, shawls, trousers, dhotis, sari, and ornaments we found depicted on coins, just like the stones and metals were always in demand of personal use, such as head ornaments, we call it chudamani, chhatra, armlets, jhumka, kundal, necklace, and pendants. Weapons. Here we found out what their weapons such as bow, arrow, spear, javelin, pursue, dagger, sword, shield, tridents. We can see that in the coins of Samudra Gupta. Furniture on Gupta coins. We see symbol of furniture such as modas, pillows, and footstools. In spite of this, if we will discuss about their pictures related to coins, we see type of coins, archer type coins, tiger slayer type coins, list type coins, that's shown below. Importance of coins. During the Gupta period, India witnessed a remarkable advancement in various domains, including art, literature, and governance. The coins issued during this period are rich source of information that reflect the materialistic life of that time. Just like economic prosperity. Gold coins as a measure of prosperity. The Gupta Empire was known for its gold coins, which was including the famous, we call it dinars, and their silver coins, we call it rajat. These coins are a symbol of the economic prosperity and stability, indicating a strong and prosperous empire. They facilitate trade within the beyond empire. Inscriptions on coins. Gupta coins often features inscription of the rulers' titles, achievements, and their policies. These inscriptions provide insight into the economic policies and political achievements to the rulers. If we discuss about culture, their culture, we see artistic depiction on coins. Gupta coins were around with their intricate artwork, including depictions of their deities, rulers, and other symbols. These artistic expressions reflected the cultural vibrancy of the period and provided a glimpse in the religious and artistic of the Gupta era. Political authority. Rulers on coins, depicted on coins. If we will discuss about the many coins, there are the great emperors like Samudra Gupta, Chandragupta, etc. They coins tell us about their region where they conquered. These portraits conveyed the image of powerful and centralized rulers, which was integral to the political structure of the Gupta Empire. If we discuss about the comparative study of the modern tradition, one area of this comparative study should be the economic systems associated with coin usage, exploring how coins are minted, circulated, and valued in different countries can offer insight into monetary policies. There are types of early coinage in India. If we discuss about after that, we found the coins of Kusana dynasties. After that, we will know about the Gupta Empire. We call that the gold coinage. We call that prosperity and political authority of the empires. A complete study on the use of coins in the modern era provides insights into economic systems, cultural influences, technology advancement across different countries and regions. Understanding the role of coins in the modern era, we know about the regions across the countries, our knowledge of global economic culture, and the ongoing transformation of monetary policies. The culture, symbolized and designs of coins reflect the heritage and value of nations. The complete study highlights the dynamic nature of Gupta coinage and its impact on societies. It underscores the need to adopt the evolving economic landscape in the Gupta society. Thanks for giving a valuable suggestion. Please give me a valuable suggestion. If I done. any mistake in this. I will be very happy. And thanks for giving me a chance here. Please give me valuable suggestions, sir.
क्षमा मांगूंगा क्योंकि पूरा समझ में नहीं आया कि क्या बात स्थापित की है और ये इतने लंबे चौड़े जो विषय लेकर के रखे जाते हैं तो शोध पत्र की महिमा थोड़ी कम हो जाती है। मैं इतना ही कहूँगा, जैसे आप कपड़े वगैरह की बात कर रही हैं तो एक पेपर उसी पर लिखिए। अगर आप सिक्कों के किसी एक हिस्से पर बात करें तो उस पर ही एक पेपर लिखिए तो वो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा।
And Dr. Monu, you can really write a whole book on this. This is a very wide subject,
Yes.
material life on Gupta period. So you can write a whole book on this. You do a deep study and you are given a big bibliography at the end. I have read that. 23, 24 books you have read. But there are two very, very important books which you have missed. And one is by Dr. Ellen Raven on Garuda banner on the Gupta points, and second is by Sanjeev Kumar on treasury of Gupta points. So if you miss these two books, you reach nowhere.
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah, please read those two.